Welcome to another CLOG Extra. Yes, today we're going to start out with the beginning. We're going to talk about the very basics of getting started with a CLOG project. And CLOG project here doesn't necessarily just mean CLOG. As we'll see, the first one that we're going to create is actually going to be a simple console application. But using CLOG, it's just much easier to get started. And here we go. So let's start Emacs. As you notice, again, I'm using my phone as a desktop. Actually, as of 1.8 version of CLOG, that basically the one that came out before this video, obviously. Everything basically is working also mobile as well, as far as CLOG and touchscreens and so forth. So we got all that ironed out over the last week. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. Okay, so let's slime. Oops. Slime? Yes, of course I could use a computer, but I still think it's pretty cool. I'm still in that mode. All right, let's see. Quick load the CLOG tools. Again, remember, since we're on the on Termux, we don't have set up the SQLite, so just hit 4 to accept. It won't affect anything we're doing. And let's go ahead and start the CLOG Builder. And boom, of course, we've got our CLOG Builder up. There you go, and I'm moving around with my finger. Yes, see, it works. Okay, so first thing we need to do, of course, is we need to make a project. Then we have a template. Now, you will notice on mobile, you don't have a nice list box. Well, in future versions of CLOG Builder, we'll have to make all this a lot nicer to work on mobile. But to start with, we're going to start, like I said, you just basically, little arrow here, click down. And let's say we're going to create a console application, right? So let's say fill template and my console. Oh, that's actually okay. So my console. Okay, and hit OK. And project directory. Now in this machine we have 2 directories set up, which is the quick list local projects or the common Lisp directory, which is what I tend to prefer. So we'll go with that one. Load our new project, and boom. You notice here in Emacs, of course, it just shows you that the project was loaded. Of course, on your PC, you'll see that the files that are loaded are already there. There was no CLOG files because this is not a CLOG project; it's a console project. So we're just going to have basic, runtime system, which is basically going to be our first Lisp project. So what this does is it creates for us an ASD file, which is what's used in order to define our system, right? And again, just to show, but basically there you go, you're started. So you go here, click our first file that's already set up for us, sets up our package. So really, we're actually ready to go, ready to get started and to do all kinds of cool stuff. And in fact, we can go ahead here and let's okay, so let's let's see, double click on that. Oh, there you go. Okay, so evaluate all, which actually would start app now exists, so and so forth. You can make our changes, but basically, I just want to show that keep in mind when it comes to the way CLOG works, the CLOG is a tool, right? It doesn't necessarily replace Emacs, it doesn't replace Slime, it doesn't replace any of that, but it actually works alongside. So for the most part, I really could just say, oh, I just wanted to create a quick console app and set up files that were necessary. So look, for example, let's see here. Let's go. What do we call it? We call my console, right? So there's our common list directory, a bunch of different files I have here. So let's see, my console, and it's a very typical, ready to go system as anything else you would have done, and you're ready to get started. So hello world, okay, fine. So we can go ahead and let's see here, first in package, my console. Oops, yeah, my console. Okay, and then we can of course do our function here, start app, right? And of course it's just a normal, every run-of-the-mill application basically that's that you would have started when created on your fiddling through by hand. I can make the changes to the file here. Hello world, let's say I'm so excited I want to put some exclamation marks, right? And I can actually go ahead, let's see, evaluate all, boom, right? And I could have done that here. So just to show you, let's go here. Let's go start app again. And boom, yeah, all done, right? It's all running live as a normal list system would be. Just to kind of give you an idea, I can go here. I can open up my file, console app, in this case, my console Lisp, right? So I don't necessarily have to use, at this point I could actually close the builder and not use it anymore and just keep going the way I normally would with any project. I didn't save it. So there you go, because we evaluated but we didn't save it. So there we go. But nice thing about Emacs, of course, is yes, I want to revert it back to what's in there, right? Oops, what did I just do here? There we go. Right, there we go. That's our new version. So like I said, I could actually close the CLOG Builder, and that's that also. Not a problem at all. And just do everything just from here like I normally would, you know, and modify my files and do everything as I would. Okay, anyways, that was the first project that we're looking to do today.